I'm a little early, a couple minutes, just because I wanted to make sure I had everything working, and I don't like it on this orientation. But I guess that's how I'm going to leave it. Oh, ooh, no, I don't like that. Huh. Okay. I wish I could change the orientation. Hello. So I was going to do a look, but we'll wait a little while because I am a little early. This one may not last the whole time that I booked, that I blocked out. But let me see. I hope more people come in. Django, 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 don't, Django. Django's something else. Okay. So what I was going to do today is I'm basically just doing a makeup video, which then I'm probably going to re-edit and upload it as just a regular video. But I wanted to start doing looks to give people ideas for Halloween. And I got this wig right here. And I want to go do a look surrounding this wig right here. So this wig smells like a Halloween store. But it's a really cute wig. It was a lace front wig and I trimmed it up. But so we're gonna create kind of like maybe a fairy look, because I'm gonna be using this palette from Winx. This was sent to me by, what do you call it? Lord, ColourPop. They sent me the wrong thing. They were supposed to send me a box of lippies, but they sent me this and a couple things instead, and I'm like, that's not what I ordered. But they just let me keep it and then sent me my order. So we're going to do a look surrounding that. So I'll start with some primer. I'm going to be using Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet primer right here. This is a really great primer. I'm not wearing one. Okay, there. I know, I can't figure out how to change it once it, hi PJ, once it's activated, once the live starts, I can't figure out how to fix it. So I'll fix, will this do it? No, that won't. But Rebrand, I just made you a moderator, so if I get any more requests to show my bra, I trust you know how to handle that. Okay. So anyway, for those who didn't see, it's this Touch and Soul primer. It's very nice. It's like, it's almost, I don't know if you can see that. You can't even see it. It's clear, but it's nice and thick. thick was the wrong word. It's nice. So I haven't been keeping up with the Gypsy verse lately. But I have been watching some Amber Lynn. She's popping off a little bit. Okay, so I got my primer. Now that's gonna go all over my face, but first I'm working on the eye area. Oh my gosh, go. Okay, this is resistant being put back on here. Okay. All right. It's my favorite time of year too. I love Halloween. So I was going to go to Mickey's Not So Scary this year, but it's honestly, and this is not going to sound like a Disney adult, but the price goes up like exponentially every year, like a big amount. Like the ticket this year is almost $80 more than my ticket last year. So I'm like, you know, it's the same thing every year. You don't really get any more, you know. It's nothing like, it's not as good as Oogie Boogie's Bash or whatever it's called. Hey, it's not as good as Oogie Boogie's Bash. Hey, 1980 at Magic Kingdom. So, I mean, at Disneyland. So I'm just not going this year. It's the same thing every year. And not only that, but you can't even meet the Seven Dwarfs anymore. Hi there. Hi. So this is just like this really soft, dusty pink right here. I'm using that for the base. And now we're gonna go in with this kind of frosty pink because I'm trying to, I think that because the wait to meet them was always so long, they were just, and because there's 7 of them, it took up a larger space. And I'm like, and I think that people were doing that instead of paying extra to go eat at this restaurant where you can meet Grumpy and Dopey with Snow White and the Evil Queen. The people were just waiting at the Halloween party and not paying for the dinner to meet the other characters. To meet those Snow White characters. But see, I want to go have I'm still gonna go have dinner at that restaurant. I think it's Storybook something, but I'm gonna go to the restaurant. It's at the Wilderness Lodge. I can't remember the name of the dinner, but I know where it is and how to find it online and how to book it. So I'm gonna do it one of these days. Okay, so now we're gonna get a little darker. This is hard to do without a little mirror. I might have to go hunt down my mirror. I'm in the background. Y'all can't hear it, but in the background, I'm listening to Amber Lynn Reed, if y'all are familiar with her. It just, patchouli, it's just practice. Dabgun it. Just a lot of practice and getting in a lot of trouble playing with my mom's makeup. Let me show y'all this. Shoot, where'd it go? So this also came with this. Oh, were you? Wouldn't be hard to spot her. That was very bitchy of me. I shouldn't have said that, but it won't be. That was mean. Hold on. 1980. Let me. There, you're a moderator now. But this also came with this highlighter. I don't know if you can see how pretty that is, but that's gonna go. She said a long time ago she doesn't want to go on it because you're required to film a shower in portion, and she doesn't want to do that. But she's gonna have to do something. She is. She's definitely going. Hi! Oh my gosh! Hi! I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my gosh! As the Noose Titans, everybody, is one of my OGs. He's been with me from almost the beginning of my channel. So it seems. That's exciting. Okay, now I'm putting a little brighter color. And yeah, I'm still drinking the frozen Coke every day. And I know I gotta stop it. But it's like the best thing in the world. Okay. So I wanna get a tighter detail. So I'm gonna go grab my special. Eric, can you get me my mirror that's on the foot locker at the end of the bed? Eric, gotta do it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if you heard, but my middle brother passed away yesterday morning, and that sucks. I have not had my big crying yet. I'm still waiting for that. I've had little ones, but not the big one I'm expecting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We honestly, we were not expecting it because he was doing it will. So he was diagnosed with stage 1 cancer in May. Yeah, Eric is taking care of me. But he was diagnosed with stage 1 cancer, a very small tumor, and he got chemo for it, and he was doing great. And then COPD hit him really hard. Don't smoke, you guys. Don't smoke. And if you are smoking, please try to quit, because I want to see you visit my channel, and you know. So, but let me tell you a story about my brother. His name's Dale. When he was, and this is relayed from my sister, so because I'm the youngest, so I was probably 4 years old when this happened. But Dale just got a new kitten. My mom kept us in kittens, and my sister was leaving to go to work, and Dale came running after her. Dale and Debbie were extra close because they were so close together in age, but Dale was like 14, and he came running after my sister. I said, "Something's wrong with my kitten. Something's wrong with my kitten. She's making like a vrooming sound, like vroom, like." And my sister said, "Well, that means that she's happy." But I thought that was funny. And one time we all went on a big Disney vacation, and Dale was acting suspicious. And my mom caught on to this, right? And when we got back home from our vacation, she went and searched the car, and she found his stash, his weed in the car. And I heard her, I was in bed, and I heard her screaming and yelling at him, and I was like, don't you yell at my brother. And I went in there and I pushed her, and I said, don't you yell at Dale. And so there was that. And there was also the time Dale joined the Coast Guard. And I was young. I don't remember how old I was. I was maybe 8 or 9. And I know, like, okay, 16. So I had to be 6 years old. Maybe I was 8. But this was after the discovery of the marijuana. So I think maybe my mom made him join the military, and he chose the Coast Guard. But he later joined the Army too. But he, we brought him to the recruiter, and I didn't know what was going on. But then when I realized he wasn't coming home with us, I was holding his leg. I was crying. The recruiter was like, no, he's coming with us. I'm like, you can't have him. And I'm like, swinging. I swung on the guy. I was like, no, you can't take my brother. We're pretty tight siblings. Okay. All right, I'm still working on this eyeshadow. But yeah, I didn't like anybody messing with my brothers. One time my mom caught a girl climbing out of Dale's window. Yeah. Dale wasn't bad. He was actually a very sweet, kind person, but he was a little partier. He liked to party. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna he liked it. It's where he met his wife, who he ended up divorcing her. But she was something else, though. Don't get me started on her. But he knew she was something else too. So. Oh, and one time I hadn't seen Dale in probably several years. Like, we talked and stuff, but I hadn't physically seen him. And I moved to Virginia to be with Eric. Well, he was in the military. Oh, me too. But Julie, I did not. I was so scared something was going to happen. But this was after, I think this was after Dale got out of the Army, because he joined the Army after the Coast Guard. And he had grown his hair real long and a beard, bushy beard and everything. And I was living in Virginia with Eric because we were planning our wedding. And he had picked me up at work. Eric picked me up at work one day and took me. We drove back to our apartment, and this guy walked up to the car and was like that into my window, and I was like, Eric, go, drive. I was trying to get him to drive off, and then I realized it was my brother Dale. I know, I remember that. This was in Norfolk. We got married in Virginia Beach. I may have told you that before. But then I realized it was Dale, and I was like, oh, it's just my brother Dale. It's okay. Everything's fine. Django, will you get out of the garbage bag? Thank you. This cat listens. So, as the news tightens, I don't think, you may not know this, my Chihuahua passed away, so my husband felt bad and let me adopt a cat. and her paperwork said she was spayed. 2 months after we brought her home, she had kittens. So now I have three cats instead of the one. So we're gonna take this really light colored pink and it's gonna go all the way across. Because now I'm looking at this wig and I think I can use some greens and aquas. So we're gonna do that. Oh, did you? Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? And I called, we adopted him. I'm doing my own take on a fairy, something cute. I want to use this wig, this beautiful wig, and I thought like a little fairy look would be good. So Eric, is it good? I made chicken Alfredo for dinner, and I thought it was pretty tasty. So the look is going to go all the way across here by the time it's in. I do too. It's one of my favorite meals. Hi there. So it looks like a mess now, but if it works out like what I'm envisioning in my head, it should look good when all is said and done. And I thought it would be a good little, like for a Halloween look, if you want to dress up and you want to do something kind of pretty and glossy, but you don't want to go spend a whole bunch of money at Spirit Halloween, which it's not necessary. Everybody can make a costume. It's not that hard. I mean, it's kind of hard depending on what you want to do, but so I'm just trying to, I want to drag it all the way across my eyes. The only thing, I'm not going to have wings. So I'm going to cheat a little. I'm going to open this Rimmel palette and use this kind of teal that's in it. Oh, oh, that's sweet. Thank you, puppy. So one of the ducks has babies, and she has picked a spot in the middle of the yard at night where she comes and cuddles up with her babies, but it's like slap in the middle. I made her a little bed, but so I'm gonna draw a line here. I think the next makeup look I do might be a Wednesday live, and I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bedazzle half of her, about this portion of my face, and we'll see how that looks. I'm just waiting for my spirit gum to come. I ordered some. Django. Django is never too far away from me. Never, never, never. Yep, I got these little gems from Hobby Lobby, and they're nice and lightweight, so they should stick pretty good with some spirit gum. I have liquid latex, but I just think that'll be too lumpy. Yep, it's Django. He's named after Django Reinhardt, a French jazz musician that is discussed in the movie Sweet and Lowdown. Eric, are you unable to turn that off? No, I'm on here. Oh, really? Aw, shug. You know what movie we were talking about today was Sling Blade. I love that movie. Now I'm going to attempt to clean this up just a little bit around that area, but I'm not done. I'm not done with it. Ew, why does it smell like bleach? I haven't used bleach. French fried potatoes, biscuits and mustard. Yeah, Carl. I love that movie. All right, let's try. I'm gonna try and put a little, we're gonna try the highlighter and put it all the way across, and then we'll do eyeliner. Doyle is such a right bad word though, you know. Okay. I'm not going to use, well, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to, I think I'm going to use this blush brush right here. Oh, really? Cool. Is it Jacob? Is it Jacob Black? Jacob Black, is that his name? He turned out, when I saw Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, and realized that that was the kid from Sling Blade, I was like, he grew up nice. Okay, now, wait, excuse me, can you not do that, please, sir? Alan, stop it. Y'all want to see Alan? Alan, look. Come here. Look at Alan. Look at Alan. Look at him. Isn't he just so beautiful? Look at how beautiful he is. I love you so. You're so sweet. You're so sweet, Alan. So he's purring, his little motor's going. His little motor's going. Okay, now I gotta go wash my hands real fast. Not that my cats are gross, but I am doing makeup. I'm doing this in here, Eric. What do you think? I can walk away for a minute. Django? All right. I feel like I'm gonna get better results from this blue. So, oh yeah, you know what? It's kind of creamy once you put your hand in there, so I'm gonna get a better result that way. Oh, that's better. That's more of what I wanted. Oh, nurses. We love our nurses. I was going to be a nurse at one point. But anyway, I went into hospital administration instead. Okay, now let's do the rest. Now, because I want the eyes to pop a little bit, you'd think, well, we're gonna use a lighter color foundation. Nay, nay, not me. I'm gonna use a slightly darker, not quite suited for my complexion foundation. Oh, that's hard work. It's a hard job. I admire nurses. So if we, Alan! Sorry if that hurt your ears, Alan's getting a little, he likes to get behind my background here and destroy it. And I can't be having him do that. Y'all aren't gonna see my Funko Pops anymore because I've relocated my filming area into its original spot, my filming room. Okay. Now, do this. Uh-oh. I gotta get some colors. I'll be right back. I have to go around this way because this is plugged in and I don't want to trip over the cord. Look, Alan and Jeff. What is that poop? Oh no, it's not. Excuse me, can you stop that, please? Alan, can you get down from there? Look. Look what you've done. Look what you did. Go. Okay. I had to gather up some things. Yeah, they are photo bombers for sure. There's something. They will definitely keep y'all entertained. Okay. Oh no, I picked the wrong color blush. It's this NYX Sweet Cheeks, but that one's a little, it'll work. It's just blush. You just dip. Oh no, I think that'll work good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got moved. They are very proud of their behinds. Okay. Now, I may not be looking up at y'all for a minute because I gotta get in here good. Oh, thank you. Do any of y'all know who know the channel Paige and Mr. Morrow? He's a Disney vlogger, and he's so sweet. And I was actually going to do a makeup look to make myself look like him and see if I can get some attention from him. And I'll enlist all of your help to go bombard him and say, my buddy Dawn just did a look to look like you. You need to go check out her video. So I've got 2 videos that are going to be posting either late tonight or sometime tomorrow. One is on this recent quadruple homicide involving the abandoned baby, and one is an Amber Lynn video. And I want to make a video where I go over all the wonky stuff that, what is her name? What is her name? Yeah, I love black eyeliner. Black eyeliner is my signature. I would call it my signature. If I ever had a makeup line, black eyeliner would be required to be part of it. I love black eyeliner. But anyway, I wanted to make a video where I go over all the uncool stuff. Yeah, that it's awful. The uncle was only 15 years old. He was just a baby himself. I did too. The little red one, the little Maybelline one. I think it was Maybelline. It was the red stick. It was before we really had mechanical pencils, because I only use mechanical pencils or felt tips now. And yeah, we would always light it up. And I had one stupid friend who 100% of the time she did that, she would immediately touch her eye with, and she would burn herself and mush it. I'm like, you gotta give it a minute. You gotta give it a second. Hi, Django. You want some makeup? All right, now I gotta do the lips. I think we're just gonna go now. I'm debating on whether or not I want to do false eyelashes. I hate false eyelashes. Okay. I don't know how to do them. I have magnetic ones, and those are the only ones I can use. I can't put an eyelash on with eyelash glue for nothing, unless I'm doing a doll look and I'm just doing an under one where I don't have to get so close to my eye. Otherwise, I can't do them. I can't do them for crap. Okay, now Django's laying them. I have a bunch of garbage over here because I'm trying to clean up. This over here, this way, is where I have just mask I made and all kinds of stuff. And after I do this, maybe I'll show you some of my mask. But I also have this, but I don't think it'll go with the wig too well. But I love this. Maybe I'll do a different look with this one night. So I gotta get some hairpins, because I don't think, yeah, they have magnetic. So what it so they had, I bought some magnetic ones which were double, like there was a top lash and a bottom one, and you're supposed to meet them together on your eye. Those were insane. I couldn't figure out how to do them. There's actually a video of me trying to do them and Eric trying to do them too. Neither one of us could do it. But then I got magnetic lashes where it was a liquid eyeliner and you lined the top, and then you just let it sit there a minute and let it get a little tacky. And then once it gets tacky, you know, after about 2 or 3 minutes, then you put the lash on, and it just, as you get the lash close to it, and it just latches on like a magnet. And they're very easy, way easier than the glue. Okay, so let me, I don't have any hair clips near me, so. See, good thing I don't really have a whole lot of hair to put under a wig. I don't even think I need this wig cap, to be honest with you. And yeah, I did with this. Get off of there. Get. So with this headband, I did like a forest nymph look, and this company sent me this really cool wig, really long, kind of ramen looking wig. Hi Zoe. To use, and it looks so good together. Maybe I'll do a look with that. I love that wig. It's such a fun wig for makeup looks. Okay. All right, y'all are seeing something now I don't usually show on my channel. I just edit the video and then boop, the wig is on. Now this is a lace front wig. This company sent it to me to review on my socials. But it doesn't really, it doesn't really look like a lace front wig, but it's one of the cheaper lace front wigs. All right, now I'm gonna get rid of these stray hairs. I like my toppers. I like my toppers a lot. So now I thought we'd have extra fun. We're gonna have some extra fun. Hopefully this will work out. Thank you. I think we're gonna do yeah, I think that one. Hi, Kung Fu Panda. Thank you. It's been really difficult. He has 4 grandchildren, and their little hearts are just broken. Okay, thank you. That's how I feel. I certainly wasn't ready for it. I looked, sorry, he looked like my dad. When I went in the hospital room, he looked just like my dad. I'm sorry, you guys. Nope, this is a happy video. I'm sorry, I'm just get a little emotional, but he did. He looked just like my dad. And he looked so peaceful. When my mom died, like when my dad died, he looked so peaceful, so like he knew everything was okay. But when my mom died, it was just rage on her face even after she passed. Just her face was just filled with such rage. And when my brother passed away, his face was like my father's, so peaceful. I wasn't ready for it. And then, oh, you want to hear something else? So my dad passed away on my sister's birthday, which is August 4th. And I was so scared that my brother was going to pass away on her birthday too, you know, which is tomorrow. And it may seem silly, but I was like, she is going to feel so cursed. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm making everyone uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I was like, when I went into the hospital room, my niece was standing by his bed. She was wrecked. And my husband was with me, and I went and I gave her a hug, and I looked at my husband and I said, you can go out there, because I knew my husband didn't want to be in there with all of us women crying. And you knew it was uncomfortable for him because he was willing to go talk to my sister's husband. So that's just a joke. That's a joke. They get along fine. They get along fine. I was Daddy's little girl too. But so was my sister. We were both Daddy's little girl. So, yeah. Anyway, when it's time for his service, it's going to be okay. Thank you, PJ. I made you a moderator, by the way. I just laid that chore on you. Congratulations, I'm gifting you a chore. Anyway, Eric, can you come look? So anyway, this is a very, very easy look you can throw together. You can get this wig for under $20. You can get them for under $10 on Temu if you want to do a look like this. Just, you can make fairy wings. What do you think?
Good job.
This is just not a... Bye. Thank you for coming. It's my own thing.
Is it from something?
No, it's not from anything. It's just a fairy. You guys, I want to write a cookbook. What do you think, Eric? What do you think of me writing a cookbook?
That's a good idea.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm really interested in the idea of writing a cookbook. So, I have a lot of recipes. I actually have an idea for 2 different cookbooks, just a general cookbook of some of my stuff, and then like retro recipes, like recipes I make from, that I learned from my mom and my dad from back in the 70s. Yeah, now there is a mermaid look that I could do too. This could easily be translated into a mermaid. Easily be translated into a mermaid. Just, but anyway, this is really a fun wig. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kathy. That's it. At least, even though it was still a short time, I had time to prepare, but I didn't prepare. every second up until the last second. I was like, he's gonna be fine. I have one. I have one for the retro recipe book. I think I have one. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to take this apart because I do actually have to go do some deliveries tonight. I do deliveries for a local service, and it's like store deliveries, and we do a lot of, and it's just because this type of business is open late, we do a lot of sex toys. I don't know why I whispered that, but yeah. Anyway, this is a really easy one. So I think on my lives, when I do makeup looks, I'm going to do, yeah, I was just getting ready to address that. I'm going to do more looks that are, in my opinion, look pretty good, but are inexpensive to do. I did, last year, I did Sadness from Inside Out. I painted my whole self blue. I had a little blue glittery wig, not totally glittery, just little strands of glitter. And I had her big sweater. And I wanted to be Sadness at Disney World for Mickey's Not So Scary, which I'm not going to anymore because Mickey Mouse is crazy if he thinks I'm paying $200 for a ticket when I already have an annual pass. But thank you, Josie. But anyway, I was going to do Sadness at Mickey's Not So Scary, but you know. But I'm gonna do some scary looks for y'all. I'm gonna do some more nice, simple, like girly looks that can be done on children or yourselves, just for fun. You know, I love this wig, but it's time for it to come off. I just kind of scooch my hair under itself because thank you, Kathy. That I appreciate. That means a lot to me. Then we're just But yeah, I think I want to do a look with this one. I really do. Can you imagine me going to Disney World with this on my head? I know, because no, listen to what they do. So they have these special after-hour events, and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is an after-hour event. So even if you're a pass holder, you need to buy the special ticket. Now, you do get an annual pass holder discount, but it's something like 10%. And thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, and they raise the prices to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party every year, and I'm just not doing it anymore because they're not bringing anything different. They're, you know, it's the same thing every year. It's trick-or-treating around the park, and I would have to walk around that park 4 times to go to all the trick-or-treat stations to get enough candy to make up for the fact that I spent $200 on a ticket. You know what I mean? And I love Disney World. I'm not trying to bash them. I love Disney World. I think all of y'all know that. Dawn doesn't love Disney. What are you talking about? No, I love Disney World. But Mickey Mouse is tripping if he thinks I'm paying that much. He really is. Mickey Mouse be tripping if he thinks I'm paying that much when it's nothing new. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. Now for the annual pass, because I get the Pixie Dust Pass, so it's weekdays only, and there are blockout dates, but the blockout dates don't affect me because those are times of the year I wouldn't go anyway. But, so that's why I got that one, and it's a little over $400 for the year. But I think Universal's most expensive annual pass is just a little bit more than that. And Universal, they have a lot going on there. Yeah, Mickey is tripping. Mickey is tripping. But because I vlog Disney. I'm not a Disney vlogger. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not Mammoth Club or Paige and Mr. Morrow, who I love. If y'all like any Disney content and you want to see someone that is just pure-hearted, check out Paige and Mr. Morrow. He is just so innocent. He's adorable. I love him. But anyway, like I said, I vlog Disney, but I am not a Disney vlogger. Not yet anyway. But yeah, Mickey is tripping. Mickey is tripping. He thinks I'm paying that much. Yeah. Because it's the same, it's the trick-or-treating around the park, which is super fun. It's being able to wear a costume, because you can't just no, you can wear costumes there, because I see people like Disney bounding every time I go there. You know what Disney bounding is. It's when you kind of dress like or similar or in the colors of a favorite character. And so there's the trick-or-treat trail. There's special Halloween. Yeah, if we pay for a special event like that, I mean, they should at least, can we have, like for the Christmas party, I will pay for the Christmas party because I love it more than I do the Halloween thing. I just don't know, if you pay that much extra for something, there should be more than just some candy, you know? You know, give us some food, give us some beignets. And so at the Christmas party for the Mickey's, I was about to say Mickey's Not So Scary Christmas party. For Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, they always give you an ornament. You always get a beautiful ornament. But they used to do an ornament and a lithograph, like a print. But you don't even get a print anymore. So that's not fun. That's part of the fun. And then you get all the cookies. But I think maybe they should include like if you go to, it may be different now, but I know when I would go to Wild Adventures, we went to Wild Adventures Christmas event, and it included like dinner. Just like give us dinner or something if you want us to pay extra. I don't know. I guess that's why they're rich. Experts. And I just go on and I keep giving them my money, and I'm gonna keep giving them my money, you know. I'm gonna try when I get off of this live, I went to something at Disney World one day that included, they had a little set, a museum, pop-up museum where you could see all this Disney stuff. It included, you know, there was some food included, and we got like a nice gift bag too. And I don't know what it was. I don't remember what it was for. And then when Marshall had his Make-A-Wish trip, everything, people were just handing us free stuff left and right. But that doesn't happen anymore. That was fun though. I mean, not fun that Marshall had cancer, but they made the Make-A-Wish trip was very special. You know. But anyway, I know I blocked out till 9:30, but I do have to get out and get some deliveries done. So I need to go. But I really, really, really appreciate everyone being here. Well, I'll be back on Wednesday for another live, planning a makeup look, and we're probably I'm gonna catch up on the Gypsy verse and see if I have anything to say about that, and you know, go from there. But I will talk to everyone later. Thank you so much for coming in and visiting me, and Brian, y'all wanna see Brian real quick before I go? Come here, Brian. Come here. Come here. Oh, God. Oh, God, Brian, he's so heavy. Hey, here you go. Here you go, Brian. Look at Brian. Look. Oh, yeah. Look at that face. Brian, I love you so much. I love you so much. Okay, get down there. I gotta go. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Thank you.